Hari Om everyone. So glad that we are on to the chapter 4 with God's grace, with Sri Prabhuji's grace. We are at chapter 4 of Bhagavad Gita. So quickly, what happened in chapter 1? The main theme of chapter 1 was what? In half a sentence.
Arjuna's dilemma.
Vishada. Correct. So second chapter ali?
The entire Jnana of the Gita.
Absolutely. Complete. You should not. Na shochan anmashot. Why are you having Vishada? That was the second. First one is Vishada. Second one is don't have Vishada. Why? Because you are Brahman. And the third chapter was
Karma Yoga.
Karma Yoga. So, Shankaracharya ji says that, the entire Gita is over in the first 3 chapters. It's all over. The rest of it is a commentary on the first 3 chapters. That's all. It's over and over again. Krishna keeps on telling us more and more about what he has already said. Yes. So the chapter 4 is called as Jnana, Karma, Sanyasa, Yoga. So again, in one sentence, what is Jnana? What is the Jnana? Heli. What is the Jnana that Bhagavan is talking about?
I am Brahman annadu.
I am Brahman. That is the Jnana.
Self-awareness.
Yes. Self-awareness. Self-awareness in what manner? There's a small self and there's a big self. So we are doing a lot of small self-awareness lately in emotional healing classes, right? So this is both. Big self is, yes, the big picture. I am Brahman. And then the small self, we have to be aware of our own little selves also. But the Gita is all about I am Brahman. Self-awareness, big self-awareness. Amele, Jnana is, of course, like our Prabhuji puts it, Nanu nanembudu nanalla, ee deha mana buddhi nanalla, Satchidanandatma Shiva, Nanu nane, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. The teaching is so simple, but why is it so hard to realize it? Therefore, we have karma, isn't it? So what does karma do?
Purifies the mind.
Yes. Karma purifies the mind, chitta shuddhi, so that we become more and more hollow. The heart expands, selfless service, and with bhakti bhava, with samarpada bhava, all that will make us a pure channel for the jnana to flow. And what is this sanyasa? Is sanyasa hard or simple? What do you feel? What do we feel? Sanyasa kashtana?
Hard.
Yeah. People, what do you feel? Sanyasa is hard or simple or okay, manageable? See, yes, Padmaja. Sanyasa kashtana parvagilva.
First of all, we have to understand what is sannyasa. Sannyasa is not wearing those orange robes and all. So that is
Actually, that is simple. You can wear it.
yes.
Yeah.
So, no, even that is not simple. If you're attached to your family and all, how will you go away? You will not even think of it.
Okay.
Only those people, for those people
and wearing the robes is simple, I said.
For those people who want to run away, for them, yes, it is simple. To run away from the existing problems, that's like one way to run away.
Yes.
And so being in the self is sannyasa, samyak nasa, they say that. Maintaining the equanimity and all. So jnana keeps going in this one. All the cells understand that, okay, fine, this is what we need to understand, we need to do. I think over a period of time it will come.
Yes.
Not that difficult also.
Yes, correct.
It's definitely possible.
In the natural evolution of things, we have come to this stage from a rock level. We have come, from very, very gross state we have come to this subtle state. So yes.
For few of them, because of the previous janma karma, it is easier. For few, it is very hard. That's it.
Correct. But here is a very interesting thing. All the stakeholders in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, Arjuna, Vedavyasa, none of them were sannyasis. They were all Grihasthas, isn't it? None of them were sannyasis. And our Prabhuji, ourselves, we are all Grihasthas only. Yet, we are able to talk of sannyasa. Why? Because the very definition of sannyasa has been beautifully given for us by all the masters and the Gita. Actually, sannyasa is the medicine for all our worldly problems. Okay? So, yes, we have lots of Vishada. The way to come out of it is Jnana, Karma, Sanyasa. So when Arjuna was saying, yo, so much I have when Arjuna was in so much shoka, Krishna must have told him, when I was born, my whole life was, people were trying to kill me from the day I was born. How much more pressure there was on me. Yet Krishna was like that, untouched, like a dewdrop on a lotus leaf. How? That is this Jnana, Karma, Sanyasa. Nobody associates Vishada with Krishna. Always one muskurahat, one smile on his face. To achieve that state, we have to understand this Jnana, Karma, Sanyasa, Yoga, Asangata. Asanga is Sanyasa. Not to be attached to anything is Sanyasa. And to gain that Asanga, we need Jnana. And to have that jnana is I am not the doer. That is the big, we have to put it everywhere, wherever we can see. The main jnana is, yes, I am Brahman, all that is fine. But how to arrive at that? I am not the doer. Where karma is happening, but I am not the doer. That is the main jnana. And this I am not the doer knowledge will lead us to Jivan Mukti. That is the essence of this whole chapter. I am not the doer. Actually, that's also very simple. Which we just look at the functioning of our own body. Breathing is happening, lungs are pumping air, hair is growing, nails are growing, hairs are graying. I'm not the doer. So if we can come to that stage of, for everything, if we start applying that I am not the doer, this become very simple. So jnana is I am not doer. What is ajnana? I am the doer. Not just that, all other jnana, all other things that are filled in my head, everything is ajnana. Everything other than I am not the doer jnana is ajnana. Aparavidya. All other knowledge is called as aparavidya. And this aparavidya, problem with aparavidya is it does not give inner fulfillment. It does not give me inner fulfillment. Keeps me always in trouble, keeps me always in ignorance, keeps me in sorrow. Vishada. Vipado naiva vipadaha. So in Bhagavatam there's a shloka which says, Vipada means troubles. All troubles are no troubles. Sampado naiva sampadaha. No wealth is a wealth. Vismaranam Vishnoho Mahavipadaha. When I forget Vishnu, that's the greatest calamity in my life. There is no other calamity, there is no other wealth. Forgetting Vishnu is the greatest calamity. Forgetting Bhagwan is the greatest calamity. What is Bhagwan? My own self. Forgetting my own self is the greatest calamity. But there's another beautiful thing about it. We will never forget. Why? I don't forget to eat. I don't forget to breathe. Even I'm not the doer. Fine. But it's in the cellular memory, isn't it? How that hunger comes in me. It's a cellular memory. It's in my DNA. I feel hungry. I feel sleepy. Or in English language, like Rahul put it, there is hunger. There is and there is sleep. Everything is happening. Like that, because Vedanta tells me I am Sat Chit Ananda, I will not forget it. It is in the cellular memory itself. I know I am infinite. And this I know I'm infinite, I'm feeling limited. This thing will haunt me until I realize. So before people walked in, Shweta was saying, ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದಿನ ಯಾವತ್ತೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಖಂಡಿತ. Oh, just now Padmaja also said that. Yeah, ಖಂಡಿತ. Because I will never be able to forget it. It's there, whether it's in my conscious memory or not. But the fact that I'm infinite is always there in my memory. So sannyasa is a yoga. It is there. So what we'll do is now we'll chant the first two shlokas of Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga and then explore what it is all about. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಭಗವಂತ? Okay. All of us can chant these two shlokas. Shri Bhagavanuvacha imam vivasvate yogam प्रोक्तवानहमव्ययम् विवस्वान् मनवे प्राह मनुरिक्ष्वाकवे ब्रवीत् एवं परम्पराप्तमिमं परम्पराप्तमिमं राजर्ष्यो विदुः सकाले नेह महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमं राजर्षयो विदुः सकाले नेह महता yogo nashtah parantapa. Okay, let us start with chants. People can have a go at this.
I can.
Yes.
श्रीभगवानुवाच इमं विवस्वते योगं प्रोक्तवान् अहमव्ययं विवस्वान्मनवे प्राह मनुरिक्ष्वाकवे ब्रवीत् एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमं
Correct.
एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमं राजर्षयो विदुः सकाले नेह महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप.
Yes.
Okay, Heidi.
Yes. Yes.
इमं विवस्वते योगं प्रोक्तवानहमव्ययम् विवस्वान् मनवे प्राह मनुरिक्ष्वाकवे ब्रवीत् एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमं राजर्षयो विदुः सकाले नेह महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप.
Yes. Anyone else?
Can I chant?
Yes, yes, please.
Yeah. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavanahamavyayam vivasvan manave praha manur ikshvakave bravid evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu sakale neha mahata yogo nashtah parantapa.
Okay.
Can I repeat?
Yes, yes, please.
श्रीभगवानुवाच इमं विवस्वते योगं प्रोक्तवानहमव्ययं विवस्वान्मनवे प्राह मनुरिक्ष्वाकमे ब्रवीत् एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमं राजर्षयो विदुः सकाले नेह महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप.
Okay. So, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. This is the main thing we have to remember again and again and again. This is not some advice given by my, chacha or someone. It is Bhagavan himself. This is very, very important. This is bhagavadgita. So each and every word that is uttered is directly from Bhagavan himself. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. And in this chapter, suddenly Bhagavan himself is giving, usually every chapter starts with a question from Arjuna. Here with great compassion, Bhagavan is expanding without being asked. So what is he saying? Imam vivasvate imam yogam proktavan. Imam avyayam yogam proktavan. This eternal avyayavada, this yoga, proktavan, I have told. Whom? Vivasvate. Vivasvan is sun god. Vivasvan is the one who nourishes food. That is why Annam nourishes Annam. So he is called Vivasvan, sun god. The most prominent of all the devas, sun. Imam avyayam yogam vivasvate proktavan aham. I have given this knowledge to sun god. You are not the first person I am giving you this advice. This is not just sprout in my head in this battlefield for your sake. No. This is avyayavada yoga. This yoga has been avyaya. And what did Vivasvan do with it? Manave praha, to his son, the Manu. Vaivasvata Manvantara. Vivasvan Manu, he was told next. The father told the son. Then Manu told his son, who is Ikshvaku. Abravit. Manu told Ikshvaku. The Blessed Lord said, I taught this imperishable yoga to Vivasvan. Vivasvan taught it to Manu, and Manu taught it to Ishvaku. Okay, that is very simple. Next. Evam parampara praptam. So obviously we have seen that this yoga, this knowledge has come down from parampara, come down. From whom? Rajarshayoho, viduhu, wise Rajarshis. They have passed on this wisdom to down the ages. Sakale neha mahata yogo nashtaha. And during the course of time, this Mahat Yoga Nashta, Parantapa is Arjuna. So over time, this yoga has lost its prominence. So these are the two verses which we can decode today. So many things. So already taught in chapters 2 and 3, this is the yoga Krishna is talking about. Sankhya and Karma. Sankhya or Jnana, which is Nivrutti Marga, and Karma is Pravrutti Marga or Gruhastha Marga. Okay. And so this secret was revealed by the Lord himself, and all that Parantapa has come. But here are a few things we need to ask. Why was this knowledge lost? Questions that we might ask. And why was this knowledge given to Arjuna? And why was the example of Rajarshis given to Arjuna? See, we know that Sun God not only gave here it is told that Sun God gave the knowledge to Manu. But we know that Hanuman was also a, Shishya of Sun God. Remember? Hanuman got his Vidya from Sun. In that story, the son says, look, I cannot stay still for even for a second. I keep moving. And so it's very hard for me to sit and teach you stuff. So what did Hanuman say? No, I will come along with you. Same speed of the sun. So he goes along with the master and learns. So that is where. So Hanuman is also a Shishya of Surya Deva. So first question. What was the first question? Why was it lost? If the greatest of gods have been the repositories of this and they have been passing it on, why was it lost? Here. We'll all give one answer. Yes, Suma.
Yeah. Only the kings were eligible to receive this knowledge or something, or the rishis. Not sure.
And what they gave it to whom? See, after Sun
To
God,
their lineage, actually.
only their lineage.
Manu, Ikshvaku.
Raja, Raja Yoga.
Raja Yoga, yeah.
Okay. All right. That is one thing. And so the kings, it became more and more democratic, and so there were no kings.
I think it was like difficult for normal people or who wants to gain knowledge, unless if your guru taught you, and also the guru would not admit all kind of people, right? Only brahmanas stay ಯಾರಿಗೆ pass on ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Okay. Okay. Valid reason. Correct. Any more? Any more reasons why this knowledge was lost? I think the world got disconnected from spirituality. We are seeing it in our own world
Yeah.
right now, isn't it?
Okay.
There's a disconnect between, people and spirituality. How many people come to Vedanta? How many people come to Prabhuji? How
Yeah.
many people are actually in this 8 billion? I think the percentage must be very less, 1 or 2%, isn't it? So, serious pursuit of knowledge, very few people are doing. Even we cannot call ourselves also I was very serious looking,
Yeah.
we are weekend Vedantins, you can say. So the world has got disconnected from spirituality over the ages. It has been the case. It is not peculiar to Kali Yuga. To hold this knowledge, as we have seen, we need a very beautiful, pure upadhi. The channel has to be very pure. Yell sigate. Where will you get those channels? We are indeed very, 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 very fortunate to have a living master among us. We don't know how much to stress that, how lucky we are to have that kind of person. Otherwise, we have to depend on acharyas who are scholastic. They know the Vedas, they know the truth, and they will impart. That is also fine. Shotriya. Maybe not Brahmanishta, but Shrotriya will be there. So this is how the spirituality has to go. It has to flow through the proper channels. It's like a clogged, pipe. It's got plumbing problems. If that sort of pipe is there, the water flow will definitely become a trickle. So this is one of the problems. World has become disconnected. People are no longer, that purity is lost. Even with compared to our parents' generation, it is diluted from what we are now. And when we see the next generation, a little more dilution. See, they might be spiritual, but they're disconnected with this traditional kind of Vedanta teachings, isn't it? So when we see all the sorts of nonsensical news, that things that go on in the world, we only get enraged. We get so angry. What will happen to my kids? Oh my God, it's such a cruel world, Anta. We do feel, right? So, if we feel Ranjan, what about poor Krishna? He'll be so concerned. All of us are his children. Oh no, my children are straying. And so he comes. Actually, in this fourth chapter, this is where Krishna reveals that he is an avatara. That famous shloka comes in this chapter. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati. Until now, he has never claimed that he is a avatara or he is Vishnu or anything. In this chapter, it comes. So, this chapter is mainly about the greatest concern Krishna has for this declining spirituality in the world. So, that's what is happening in this chapter. So, why is this dilution happening? See, it's not just spirituality. Ask about any classical form. Ask Neha, singer. Has it not diluted classical that classical singing? Ivaga, when you are teaching, you do dilute it to suit the present conditions. Any classical artist will crib. No, in olden days this was not allowed. Bharatnatyam means it was very pure. You cannot have contemporary dance. And now we have mix, contemporary fusion music, classical with rock and rap and all that. So dilution. You can call it dilution or you can call it adaptation, whatever you want. So adaptation has to happen to suit the present, to suit the demand of the world, demand and supply. So that has happened.
Now,
And
learning music is more about how many likes will it attract. ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
oh my
Only
God,
thing.
you are right.
Or any art form.
Any art form.
And how I can show off that I have this certificate, that certificate. Ashte, finally, that's what it is.
The depth
There's
is
nothing,
there.
no divinity, no divinity.
No divinity, no depth. Correct. And even this Vedanta also, it's become like that. Immediately, short, Instagram short, read. Whatever comes, one great wisdom line, I will just put it on my WhatsApp status.
Mm.
And that is why we hunt for such, pellets of wisdom also, so that we can get some eyeballs. This is why this is the dilution is happening. Correct.
But putting it on WhatsApp status is still okay.
It's still okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
When I feel it's more about when someone wants to when someone wants can connect with that particular saying or something, and they want the others to benefit.
Absolutely.
That is fine. But
That's fine. But if
likes adella.
likes alla problemo, amale, yeah, you should not mind. People might not understand what you're trying to say. They might make fun. That's all right. It's immaterial, actually. Yes, you can, as long as you are very comfortable doing it, do it. But like you said, if there is no depth, there is no divinity, it's a waste of time, and it's not passing it on, it's not filtering down. That yoga nashtaha. Yoga will become nashtaha. Ashte.
Yes.
And so, yeah, that is the reason for dilution is very short attention span. All of us, very, very short attention span. See, initially during the pandemic times, we started something called Katha. All the children were free, and evenings we used to have Katha session once a week, half an hour, 40 minutes, beautiful sessions. Huh? Aram se tell the story, and the children would interact. All that was happening. And later, life caught up, school, everything. Now, instruction for our storytellers, not more than 7-8 minutes. Nobody will listen. What can you convey in 7-8 minutes? Nothing. So this everything is becoming, that attention span, that focus, everything has gone down so drastically. And whatever, even our Prabhuji's, he does a lot of, talks. Adela, break it down, small, 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 so that people, are able to, they find time to watch at least that 10-minute video. Itara. Yes, Kamla?
Purnimaji, I feel that because it is not interactive, in during COVID days, children will be online and they will show their faces also.
And parents won't mind. Now parents will say,
Yeah.
no, no, no computer time. That's also there.
Obviously, they got school, homework, submission, so
Absolutely.
many things. Yeah.
Absolutely. Correct. 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 No, I'm not finding fault, just trying to find how, this focus, it's divided, like Kamla said.
Exactly.
There's so
And
many things to do.
absolutely, because during COVID only they introduced this sending homework through mobile, all
Yes.
those things. We never know whether
Please.
they are doing the homework or getting distracted. They are seeing something. It's always that has become one job for parents.
How monitoring the kids and their social media exposure, it's a huge thing. It's really problematic. And they're really they're messing up with our brains, this social media. For adults, it's our constant scrolling and there's Amazon shopping, everything very distracting. And for children, it's entertainment. Their mind, they don't have to really strain. It is just easy entertainment. It goes into one autopilot mode. So all these things are there. Reasons for dilution, very, very short. That is why during our parents' time, they had lot of time to sit and do puja. I remember my grandfather, he would spend a lot of time in the puja room doing puja. How many grandparents, including me, how much time do we spend in the puja room today? No, I've got 100 other things to do. See, their lifestyle was so nice actually. They didn't have many distractions at all. They had so much time to go inside. Now we have to make time for this. It's very, very sad. Very, very extroverted society. Now we have become. Imagine at that time only it had diluted during this Mahabharata time. Means that from the time of the sun god, it has become diluted through the ages. Now it's reached one peak, or we think this is the peak, we don't know what else is coming. So people have become extroverted, and Shankara Sharya gives two reasons why this yoga has become nashta. He says, people ajitendra, They are not jitendriyas. They have not conquered their senses. On the contrary, we have left our senses go haywire. Forget about jitendriya. Little control also, whatever we can have, we have let it go. So Shankara says ajitendriya. That is why this nashta, because this requires a lot of focus to understand, not just saying Shivoham, Shivoham. There's a whole 108 Upanishads are there to tell you why you are Shivoham, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Earlier days,
ah,
when our parents, elders, they used to make puja every day
haudu.
for 1 hour, half an hour. We, like children, by listening their chantings,
Correct.
automatically it would come to us.
Haudu.
Hmm?
Correct.
We could learn very well. Practically, I realized that. Now, our children, next generation, when all women started working and they were very busy with their work and all, they could not impart what is there to their
Yes.
children.
Yes.
Is
So
it not?
that
That
to
makes
Dharma.
all the difference now. There are few people who can learn by themselves.
Mm.
You see,
Very
listening
true.
and learning is altogether a different concept,
Yes.
which, we used to do in our olden days.
Yeah. Yes, correct. Very true. Or if I am able to, some shlokas are coming out of my mouth, it is thanks to my parentage
Yes,
and the
yes,
parents and my father, mother who chanted loudly, small
yeah,
houses, and we could all listen.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, that is why we
That
have
was
something.
that was really a very good time. I
Yes,
now even remember. See, little power and all. I never read in the books what
how
I heard from my parents.
correct. That is why
I still
Shravana is
remember that.
see,
We
this
don't
whole
forget.
parampara is about Shravana only, just
Yeah,
being heard and passed on, heard and passed on. That is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
So now we have,
That opportunity, not all children got. Very few. Yeah.
yes, we are very fortunate if we have had that. But now other organizations like our Light of Self Foundation, Chinmaya Mission, they are all having, at least they have started the parampara.
Yeah, yeah,
Bala Vihars are there, our I-Lead things are there, where
yeah.
children are able to again, because yes, nuclear families, parents go to work, that's the demand of the day. So some other thing has come in, but like you said, it is not a Ghar Gurukul is yet to happen. That is the vision of our Prabhuji.
Mm,
Ghar Gurukul, which used to be the
mm,
case. Anayasvagi, that used to be the case earlier,
yeah.
but now it's happening. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
And so Shankara says one is Ajitendra, the senses are running haywire. And the second one is inner weakness. People have inner weakness.
mm,
What kind of weakness? Physical, mental, spiritual weakness. Physical weakness.
mm,
We cannot say, we are not, see, when this battle Kurukshetra was happening, you know how old was Arjuna? Any guess?
mm.
ಎಷ್ಟು ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅರ್ಜುನಗೆ ಅವಾಗ talking?
70 ವರ್ಷ 70 or some.
He was 85 ante.
Wow.
Oh.
Very, yeah.
And
Yeah.
he had a son, Abhimanyu, who was 16, I think, right? Correct?
16, huh?
Howdo? Abhimanyu was quite young.
ಹೌದು. Yeah, correct. Because Arjuna had so many wives, and Abhimanyu was the youngest son.
Okay.
Babruvahana was there. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ರು ಅವನಿಗೆ.
Mm.
But these are the ones who are very prominent. And so, ಆ ಥರ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಇಫ್ ಅರ್ಜುನ ವಾಸ್ 85, ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಯುಧಿಷ್ಠಿರ, ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಭೀಷ್ಮ, ಎಷ್ಟು ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ? Krishna
Mm.
himself, Krishna is contemporary of Arjuna, like Sakha. So, that physical strength is not there, namge already. 85 is like, oh my God, you're 85 and still alive. Thank you. Wow, congratulations. That type of. So physical and mental weakness, yes, focus is not there. Yeah, very, very, very Instagram kind of brain we have got. So instant coffee, Insta, this thing that is there. Spiritual weakness is also there. We don't know what is good. We don't know what is bad. Yesterday, some of my family members had gone to a ಇದು ಮೇರಾ ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು it was a play in Chaudaya Memorial in Bangalore. ಮೇರಾ ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ I didn't go for some reason, and then we had a family gathering last night, and I was asking, okay, what was that all about? They said they show Ravana's point of view. Ravana's challenging Rama. Why am I wrong? What did I do wrong? Anta. So what will you call this? We find a justification for everything, and justification not according to what the scriptures say, but according to my own
Right.
vasana baggage. Isn't it? Ravana is justifying. ನಾನು ಏನು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದೆ? Why are you killing me? ಇದೇನಿದು? How can kidnapping be justified? But somehow they will find arguments, and very powerful actors will be there who will deliver their lines. And yesterday I tried to convince my people, this is, I know it could be a very creatively good presentation, but please don't go with that line of thought. Then where will society go? If a Ravana, he was a Mahabrahmana, his father was a rishi and his mother was a Rakshasi. We all know that he was the greatest bhakta of Shiva and all that. Yet, what he did was wrong. Sita Aparana, without her willingness, he took her and he imprisoned her. For that, doesn't he deserve to be punished? No. Rama has to justify ante. Why I am killing you on foot, he has to justify. To get my own wife back, I have to give reasons, is it? So this kind of spiritual weakness is there in us, isn't it? And many questions are raised about why that Agni Pariksha Sita had to go through. See, that is the problem. Yogo nashtaha kale neha. There are no people to tell us these things. Even when our children ask us, we should be able to explain to them why these things are happening. These things are given in the scriptures, isn't it? So for us to know, we should have people like Prabhuji to tell us. That is why the spiritual weakness has entered society. And all these kinds of alternate Ramayanas and Mahabharatas are coming. That is why this Shruti Pramana is very, very important. Whatever the Vedas say, you stick to the original, yeah. Hundreds of Ramayanas may have come. Even Tulsi Ramayana and Kamba Ramayana are based on Valmiki Ramayana. So Valmiki Ramayana is the Pramana for us. We should not stray from there. Isn't it? Veda Vyasa Mahabharata is the Mahabharata. Whatever else is, is Vasana. That's all. So this is what I was trying to tell my people. Okay, Baba, it's fine. Whatever that writer, director, he has his, it's fine, but that is not truth. Okay. He might give reasons for why Ravana should have kidnapped Sita. That is not correct. I was trying to say.
Did they give any answers, or they left the viewers to think about it and leave it?
ಏನilla. I'm
That's very
see,
bad.
you accept me as I am, Anta. Fair, fine. I'm a Rakshasa. That logic they gave was, see, I have both genes. I am a Brahmana as well as a Rakshasa. My mother was a demon. So I have these genes, and so I will behave this way. So I said, okay, then he has to be, there is a law, there is a society, or living in a society. Just because you have that vasana, then you have to undergo the consequences. Okay, fine. I accept you're a demon. You have got these tendencies to do these things, but then you have to consequences are there, na? I was trying to tell them that there are consequences. Okay, accept me as I am, anbutre. We cannot let him function. No. So that was what they were saying. Because he has got both parentage, he is not wrong. He is not in control. Something like that. That was the logic.
As you said, no, Purnimaji, it is very important to teach the children at young age Valmiki Ramayana because that is the pramana, and because you will know who everything in when you go with each sarga and each line, right? There are goods and bad for everybody.
Yes.
So you will not come to a conclusion like Rama did everything good because he is a god. That kind of a thing will not come to the children. They will know what is correct.
Correct. And actually, Rama knew very well that Ravana is a Pandita, is a Mahabrahmana, and he took the Muhurta for that war with Ravana. Everything is there in Valmiki Ramayana. And he says, I'm killing the demon in you and not the goodness or something like that. See, it's all very metaphorical. But ultimately, Ravana has to be killed only, what to do.
No, but when you read Valmiki Ramana, Ramayana, you will know. See, there are certain phrases where they are glorifying Ravana also.
Yes, they are.
It's
They
like
do.
always they are not portraying him as a villain.
That is also, see, Kamala, you have got a very good point. This portrayal of Ravana as completely black is also a Yoga Nashta only. We have not
Yeah,
done it properly through the ages, isn't it? That's also,
right.
you're right. Complete villain. Duryodhana is a complete villain. Ravana is a, actually, so Duryodhana's name was Suyodhana, Papa. Which mother will name the son as Duryodhana? Suyodhana. So, yes, everyone has shades of gray. So, the depiction through the ages, thanks to our, people, Harikatakaras, maybe, that has also contributed to the problem. The complete black personality, Ravana is another tappu. Adu helodu now tappu. We should not be doing that also, which is true. So now the balance, the scales tilt so badly on the other side because the balance has not been maintained. Either the balance will go up towards the good or towards the bad. Now it's the time of the Ravanas. It's become like that. So yes, we have not had the proper balance of teaching our children, or in our understanding also we have failed. That much we can say. So see, so many reasons why this Mahayoga is nashta, through the parampara. And inspiration to pass it on is also lost. Inspiration is not there. To pass on the, thanks to what? Our Prabhuji keeps saying, Macaulay education. Everything was lost. I don't remember reading Mahabharata Ramayana in my school days. It came from Amar Chitra Katha, not from my school. Very, very, very sad. Whereas that is the main forum for disseminating our culture, our values, and it was completely lost. Very sad. Kya kare? That is how it has come down. Okay. So the parampara has to be there. The parampara should continue, and it is continuing even as a trickle. It is continuing. That much we can say. What else? What was the other questions we were asking? Why did, in the second shloka, he says, this parampara was flowing from Rajarshis. There's a very nice significance to that. Why did Krishna give the example of Rajarshis? Rajarshis like Janaka, Manu, Ishkvaku, Janaka, Rishabhadeva, all these were Rajarshis. They were emperors and yet they were enlightened. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ದ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ರಾಜರ್ಷಿಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ? Why didn't he say Hanuman or other bhaktas?
Because Arjuna is also in the same seat.
Arjuna
He's a royal.
Arjuna is royal and he was standing there and he's saying, my Gandiva is shaking. Are, your own clan, your Kshatriyas, they were enlightened. They knew this wisdom and they went on doing their Raja Dharma as well as they were spiritual also. So Arjuna, it's easy for him to relate to that example. Emperors, imagine, that's another thing we should be ashamed of. If emperors had time for this Vidya, what about us? We should have so much time on our hands. Are we more busy than emperors, Papa? Isn't it? So that is what we have to understand from this example. If they can rule their kingdom and still be established in wisdom, we can do it too. We should be doing it. And that was the example given to Arjuna so that he can just immediately get it. And what else can we discuss today? It's already 7:55. Why does a guru give this jnana to the disciples? Because guru loves us. Ashte. Only reason is the guru loves us. The guru loves the disciples, and the guru prepares his disciples to be the vessels for the knowledge to flow. So, irrespective of whether they're enlightened or not, at least that is how our Vedanta study circles have been formed. Chalo, theek hai, you take my talks and you at least discuss it. They should keep that dhuni anta hakti valla in that Sai Baba temple. That dhuni is kept alive, no? Always, it keeps that fire is always lit. So like this, it has to be gone. It should follow. It should never be put off. This is the parampara has to be continuing. Many beautiful examples of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's disciples. And when Vivekananda came, and Vivekananda, he was lit by Paramahamsa, by Ramakrishna. And what did the Vivekananda say? I love this samadhi. I'll always be in that state. I'll come down once in a while for my food, and I will go back into samadhi. And so Ramakrishna, who was very concerned that this knowledge has to flow, he said, nothing doing. That's a very petty mindset. You cannot sit with your eyes closed. You have a great task ahead of you. You have to pass it on to the world. And that's how Narendra became Vivekananda. And he went to the West, and everything is history. The Ramakrishna mission was started by him, Vivekananda. That is the kind of vision the master has. Started from Krishna, the vision. It has to flow down. So thank God for all these gurus from whom this parampara has, that lineage, this parampara is kept alive. Beautiful. Then what else?
More thing. First shlokanalli ಜ್ಞಾನಂ ಅವ್ಯಯಂ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ.
Avyayavada jnana, correct. If it is avyaya, why is it lost? Is that a question?
No, I mean, just that the jnanam is avyayam. It's imperishable. It's the ultimate anta. And it is sanatana.
Right.
So, Swami Sarvapriyanandadu, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ one small, I mean, I could listen to very briefly what he says about this avyayam. He dwells a lot on it.
Avyayam.
He says, this is the ultimate teaching of all religions. This exact teaching, I am Brahman annadu. Of all religions, he says, that's the ultimate teaching.
Okay. That is why it is avyayam, eternal, sanatana. Yeah. Correct. Ultimate teaching is I am infinite. The infinitude of myself is the ultimate teaching. And it is avyayam. Even though it is avyayam, yes, it is avyayam, but why was it lost? That question also has to be addressed.
Yes.
So it is there, but the channels have been lost. The essence also has been lost and diluted. That is what is lost. Nashta is about that, not about the truth. The truth is avyayam, but the essence, the weight has come down through
the awareness also, perhaps the awareness,
everything, that mental, physical, spiritual strength, everything has been lost. So the yoga is nashta, not the jnana. Yoga is what?
teaching.
Jnana in action. Yeah. Jnana in action has become nashta, but not the jnana itself. That, yes, we should be very clear about that. Sanatana principles are there. That's why they are called Sanatana. But the yoga, nashta. Yoga has become nashta. That is what he say. Okay. Then last question we can address quickly is, why was Arjuna, why Arjuna was chosen? Why not Yudhishthira? Why not so many other, people were. Bhima, in fact, was complete Sharanagati to Krishna. Bhima, more than anyone else of the Pandavas, more than Arjuna. So, why Arjuna? Anta prashne. One obvious answer is yes, because Arjuna asked. That is one answer. And then second, what else? What else could be the reason why Arjuna was chosen?
He is son of Indra, who is controller of Indriyas.
Very nice. Correct. Control of the senses. Yes.
He
The
was the only one who got into the dilemma, right?
Howd. That is also true. Very good. Very good. Bhima was in complete surrender. And Yudhishthira, Dharma. I have come to the battlefield. I have to fight. Anta uno. Now, Kula Sahadeva, of course, whatever my brother says, Arjuna was the only one in a dilemma.
And that made a very conducive substrate to receive the knowledge.
Correct. Correct. And also, Krishna had a special affection for Arjuna. Always. No, through the Mahabharata, you see, Krishna always considered Arjuna his Sakha, and the rest of them is fine, but Arjuna was his buddy. He loved him. See, that's another thing the masters tell us. For this thing to flow, from the disciple side, we should have Dasya Bhava. From the master side, he will have Sakha Bhava. Only then he can teach. If he sits on a high pedestal, he will not be able to teach. So there should be some equation between them which makes this flow easy. So for Arjuna, at this moment, he had Dasya Bhava towards Krishna, and Krishna always had Sakha Bhava towards Arjuna, and so this happened. Same thing we can observe in our lights of self-foundation, Prabhuji. All of us, he has full Sakhya Bhava towards us, and we forget, we also treat him like a friend sometimes, But then that deeply, that he is our guru kind of thing, we have to carry within us if we have to have the teaching properly inside us. From his side, always Sakha Bhava, always Sakha Bhava. So beautiful. That is why that comfort level is established with the guru. Very nice. So a deep link between the guru and shishya is very, very, very important. Only then the flow will happen. Okay. Ninappa. Done. And what were these Rajashis? How were they in action as well as in Samadhi? It is called as a dynamic Samadhi. Yoga in action, Jnana in action. They were in dynamic state of Samadhi. How? Because of Karma Sanyasa. This is Jnana Karma Sanyasa. They are representing the title of this chapter, all these Rajarshis. They were doing karma, they were in jnana, they were sannyasis, everything all rolled into one. Okay, we can do more in the next class. By the way, next class is a special session by Rahul. He will walk us through some, whatever Guruji is doing now, he will supplement it with his experiments and findings and all that. So we can, next Saturday will be that session. I am not in town, by the way. But let us not have a blank. The parampara has to be, let us not give a blank. Please come, it will be a great session. We can do that next week. Okay. All right. What else?
Okay. Actually,